Welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
Congratulations.
Good. Thank you.
You made it.
I know. It's been, since October, so I'm happy to be here.
It was a long road.
Yeah.
So Alesha, we've known each other for years and years. Talk to me about when you came to me. What was the reason? What was your big reason why you wanted to do my program?
Well, I had started a new business and was still working full time. We were in COVID.
Yep.
And it was one of those, I had been working from 7 in the morning till midnight, sitting in a chair all day long, and 10 steps from the kitchen. Basically, it was like cookies and chips and whatever was the quickest thing that I could. So, there was the COVID 15, whatever you wanted to call it, but I just didn't feel good.
Yeah.
I didn't feel good. I was run down. I was working a lot, and I needed something for me. I needed something for me to be able to focus on that was not work.
Yeah.
And it was time. I hadn't done me in a long time. And I just decided, I knew your program, and I knew friends that had done your program and the amazing results and just talking about the way they felt. And I was like, I need to do this. Like anything, there's never a good time.
No.
Peak of the business, super stressed. My husband's like, you're gonna do something else. Is this a good idea?
Yeah. Pivoting directions with your strategy and work, and then having to homeschool. There was a lot going on for you. And I remember that was kind of the conversation we had in the beginning was, can you do this? And I really wanted to just break it down for you.
I know, and I remember you thinking she's not in. I don't think she's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there was a little bit of apprehensiveness and I was like, okay, I didn't want to bring you in if you weren't ready, but physically, mentally, you wanted that change. And I think that's what drew you in was that, you know what, I don't feel good.
And actually I had also torn my ACL.
Yes.
A few months before that. And they had told me that I had to do total reconstruction surgery of my ACL. Did your program.
Yep.
5 months later, maybe, went back, said you don't need the reconstruction and you just need a little tweak and cleanup and change the whole outlook of what I needed to get done.
Wow.
Crazy.
You must have said, I don't know how many times, I want to get strong.
Yeah.
I want to feel strong. I want to be strong. I'm not going to age like this.
When I first started, I couldn't do full leg days.
No.
It was tough.
And it was hard for you to bend.
Yeah.
Right? Your ankles.
And so I had the knee brace and I just kept going. And now I'm almost to the point where I'm not using the knee brace to do the workouts, which is a bonus. And it takes time. I still feel like I can get stronger and build more muscle.
And we were very much like this. There were times where, your weight would drop and then, you felt weak. And so we had to really play with your numbers and the approach was different. So I'm glad it worked out, especially for my concern was your injury the whole time, right? It was we need to get through this and get to that surgery. How long into the program did you realize, okay, this is what I needed? Was it the food? Was it the workouts? What was it that gave you those aha moments?
Probably by 2 months in.
Yeah.
It was solid. The first 3 weeks are hard.
Good.
Really hard.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden you kind of turn a corner and you're like, okay, it's starting to click. Food for me wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
It was more about the workouts.
Yeah.
Getting the time in to do the workout. There's really highs where you're I've got this, I've got the food, I've got the workouts, it's all aligning.
Yeah.
And then life happens. And, and you're okay, it wasn't as good this week.
Yes.
Didn't get all the steps on every single day.
Didn't work out all the days.
Yeah.
Those things happen. But you were good. You were consistent in your approach. Talk to me about, how did this and anything that you did affect your family?
There was a little bit of shock involved.
Yeah.
Initially,
in the beginning.
I started obviously not really impacting them at all. And it was about me.
I'm doing my own thing.
I'm eating this and you guys can eat that. And it trickles over as you kind of go along. But I'd say the pantry project is where it really kicked in hard because I took it all out. I was as soon as I watched your presentation, I was there's no way this food is going into my kids' mouths again. So we started doing the baked goods. We started trying the recipes. I'm not gonna say every single one my kids were over the moon. They were it's okay. And then other ones, they were yes. And being active, so funny story. So my daughter, who's 7, she took on we are walking tonight. Every night we are walking.
It's like a family walk.
She had and she would be really disappointed and sad and almost throw a tantrum where if my son didn't want to go. she's like, no, we are all going. Like it would be a dinner conversation that she's
prepping everybody.
She's prepping like, we're going for a walk.
Was she like,
today.
Dad, you're ready for the walk?
Oh
right?
yeah,
Like,
oh yeah. Dad has no choice.
Okay,
yeah. So it was great, and even nights where I was like, oh, okay, I really don't want to go for this walk. It's freezing outside.
Yeah.
You know, we went through the winter, and it was
she
like,
was still adamant about putting the snow pants.
Oh yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. Even like, and it's consistent. Like she's still on it.
She's still on. Like, we gotta go walk. Good for you. That's really great. I love. Me too. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What I love too, and hopefully we get to talk to your whole group.
Yeah.
Was you came in with your friends. How did that help you? You were actually the apprehensive one, and they corralled you in. They were like, no, you're not. You're not gonna do this.
No,
you're doing this with us.
Yeah. Well, there's also like I'm slightly
competitive.
I'm slightly competitive. So when my two besties decide that they're gonna do something, I need to.
We all got to do this.
We all got to do this.
Yeah.
We all have to be. And you know what? From the minimal amount of times like we get together for gatherings over this crazy time period, it's so helpful. Yeah. Because you show up at someone's house and you know the food is gonna be fine.
Yep.
You know that
there might be a walk.
So it's been great just to watch everyone. It
almost gave you that little outlet for yourselves during COVID to focus on. I mean, it was different than just having the regular conversations with your besties.
And we say it all. We're like, not like we're not gonna. It's not. You can't go back now. Like you can't go back. Like
right?
You're already
go back.
No. I might add in a little more alcohol from time to time, but
that's okay. That's okay.
And I look at my photos today. I'm like, I haven't looked like that since I was like 20. If I ever did, 22. Like, before we got married and did all that good stuff.
High five.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You're welcome.